What's up guys, Matt and Uzzo here at the Real Flagship Store, talking to you guys about the Core Fusion 2 Lightwind board. So Core came out with some new boards, Fusion 2s, wood core, carbon layup, really high quality board. I want to tell you about the Lightwinds because they're pretty unique in the Lightwind market. So this is a 152 and they also have a 147 in the Lightwind setup. The 152's got a pretty unique shape with some side cut here. It's a perfect day to test this out. It was like 8 to 10 miles an hour, tested the XR4, 19 meter, which is right behind me. Really nice matchup, and nothing else would fly, nothing else would go. This baby went upwind. It actually went fast too. It's 8 to 10 miles an hour, and my trusty little Rip Curl watch here got it up to 19 miles an hour, which, I mean, doubling the wind speed on a twin tip and 8 to 10, that's pretty sick. So most noticeable thing when I put the board on was these foot straps are insanely nice. So super nice. We tried them out on Lulu's feet, which she has like size 5 women. She could crank them all the way down to her size foot. And then I put them on, I've got size 10.5 with a sneaker on, and it went all the way up. So it'd be like men's size 13 with a booty will fit this thing. So these foot straps are super comfortable. Dual adjustable foot strap here, Velcro inside. You can see these things, when you crank it down, these things slide side to side, so you can really kind of adjust and get that proper compression on your foot. It is on a plate this year, so it's really easy to add onto the board. One annoying thing that they did is they made this 6.5-inch hole spread. So these foot straps only work on this board, which is terrible because a lot of people would love these foot straps because they're so comfortable, but they're only gonna work on this board because it's 6.5-inch hole spread. Not the end of the world, just buy yourself a Core board because it's totally worth it. So the Fusion Lightwinds, this board is sick for light wind. So it goes upwind really well. That parabolic shape allows you to have that really wide tail block and just kind of knifes that back edge in the water. So even if you can't edge that well, even if you're a beginner, you can still really appreciate this board because it helps you edge and it helps you go upwind. Also, when you look at this board, you can see it actually has some rocker to it. So it's pretty flat through the feet, but there's a decent little rocker on it, which most Lightwind boards literally are flat as a pancake, which just as soon as you get in chop, or if you're in an area, I mean, Hatteras is flat all the time, nevertheless, you know, when it's windy, but like when it's, you know, some places it blows 10 to 15, there's like big chop and, you know, lakes or oceans or something like that. So this is really gonna motor through that chop super nicely. Not too much bottom shape on this guy, pretty flat through the middle. It's got like a very slight bump in the middle and a couple tiny channels. Personally, I don't think that stuff really does too much. You kind of want to have that flat bottom so you can be really efficient. Comes with some high quality glass fins, which is really nice. They're kind of the thinner fin setup with the domes on there. And again, they're using that Cartan carbon, which I don't know anything about carbon, but it rides really well, so I presume that it's really important. Board's not the cheapest board on the market, but I will tell you it is totally worth it because these foot straps are sick. The carbon, I know they tell us, is extremely expensive, and compared to other carbon boards, it just feels really lively. Feels very controlled too. It doesn't feel like stiff, and there's not a lot of spray in your eyes or anything like that. It just feels very lively and controllable. So who's this board gonna be suitable for? Anyone that's riding in light wind conditions, beginners too. Women love this board because it's lightweight, okay? So beginners, women, kids, you could add this to your arsenal and it will work for you. You'll never grow out of it. It could be your first board and you're gonna have it for a super long time. So when you're thinking about investing to a carbon board that's a little higher end, totally worth it to invest in a board like this because you're gonna have it for a super long time. Again, the Core 2 Fusion Lightwind comes in a 152, which is this one, and then the 47 doesn't have this parabolic rail. It does have that flatter rocker. It is a wider template as well, so it's going to be a little bit more of a you know, all-around big guy board for, you know, for power conditions, or a lighter weight person is going to really like that board. So ultimate light wind 52, kind of all-around light wind and super user friendly. You can go to that 47. So want to check us out for more reviews, you can go to realwatersports.com.